Hey Aries, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot, and welcome to the week of July 6th through the 12th. So if you're in the States, I hope everyone had a fantastic 250th anniversary celebrating our independence. Now that we're walking into this week, you're stepping into absolute sovereignty. There is a sudden wave of luck that is coming towards you and pure genius. Just saying. Particularly in how you claim this grand convergence. You're being given your perfect blueprint. This week, the universe is organizing an undeniable personal alignment designed to launch you straight into your highest state of command. So, you're being seated at the head of the table. We are entering something super, this week is charged. I don't even know how to begin. So first off, we've got a crossroads happening. There is a half moon locking into the exact degree of higher self-mastery in your first house. The lunar nodes, in their last moments of North Node is in Pisces, South Node is in Virgo, they are going out with a bang. And remember, the lunar nodes work backwards, so they are at 0 to 1 degrees. This is going to become incredibly tangible for you. There's long-standing friction that is clearing out of your daily roots, your home, your family. There is also the 7/7 Mystic's Gate portal opening this week. It is going to flood your life with immense surges of inner authority. And we happen to have 8 conjunctions firing off this week. Your path is being stripped of all confusion. It's culminating. The crown jewel of this week truly is the Mercury Retrograde Cazimi. It is dropping a raw lightning bolt of absolute clarity directly into your foundational sanctuary and home life. And that's not all. I know, this week is bonkers. It is so cray-cray. It's amazing in the best of ways. So, Venus is moving into Virgo. That is where love becomes a verb. It is supercharging your material instincts, your wellness, your everyday productivity. And in the background of all of this going on, if you haven't seen the monthly read, check it out or stay tuned for this next week, because we're coming into an alignment of something that is called the barbelled basket. Last week, Pluto, our outer Titan, aligned at 4 degrees. That is foundational. This week, we have 2 more planetary titans aligning at 4 degrees. There's 4 of them coming into alignment. This barbelled cradle, it was predicted like decades ago. It is the turn of the century alignment in a way where the Star of David actually truly illuminates in the skies. And it is coming into full alignment as of July 19th. This is historic. 2 more planets are aligning here. We're going to talk about this. So this week, you're going to start feeling this energy. The waiting game is ended. The barriers are gone. They're being cleared. Your momentum is being calculated and recalibrated into perfection. This is a week where one deliberate, self-honoring choice truly sets a magnificent chain of events in motion for you. And before you know it, it's like dominoes falling perfectly into place as you walk directly through the open door of a brand new reality. So before we get started, I just want to truly say thank you so much for being here, all your love and support, for being a part of the Honey Sea Star family. Every which way. Your views, your likes, your shares, your hypes, your subscribes, your comments. Too, if you want early access, monetarily wise, your memberships, becoming a Golden Honey Sea Star gets you early access. Your super thanks, donations, Honey Sea Star store purchases, all of it makes a difference with elevating these messages so that we all rise together. We all celebrate each other as we come into this extraordinary turn of the century new era, because July is that month. Spoiler alert, as I kind of hinted on, the nodes are changing. They're going to be moving this month. There is a new cycle where we are all moving from me to we in a big change. So stay tuned. Let's get into the cards, because either way, whichever way you're here, I just want to say I am so grateful for you. I love you back. Okay, so kicking things off this week, July 6th, there's a lot happening. The moon is going to start us off in Pisces, next to the North Node, and it's in your 12th house for you guys. That is hidden gifts, hidden talents, your intuition, your subconscious. And it just so happens that the moon, which is your energy and motion, your emotions, is going to trine Mercury retrograde in Cancer. And Mercury retrogrades, yes, we still have the tech stuff, right? Me, I'm a Virgo. I'm ruled by Mercury. I get tongue-tied, and if you do too, let me know if you feel my pain. But in Cancer, it's not necessarily so bad. Cancer energy is TLC. It's nurturing. It's helping you reclaim, redefine who and what, where you consider home and family. And Mercury retrograde is in your 4th house. That is your roots. That is your preconditionings, your family life, your home life, how you define security, stability, safety. And the sun in Cancer, which is also in your 4th house, is going to square Saturn. Saturn and Neptune are anchoring your dreams into reality all the way through 2027. And for you, Saturn is in your 1st house. This is big for you guys. You've got vitality, momentum, accountability, time and energy investment, reclaiming your state of consciousness, your identity, the roles that you play in your life. And once the moon moves into your sign, in your 1st house, it will trine Jupiter, which is currently in Leo. Luck, opportunity, abundance, building your wealth and legacy. Want center stage right now with Jupiter in Leo. Just so happens for you guys, it's happening in your 5th house. That is your house of bliss, joy, love, romance, creative self-expression. And here's where things get fun. Because the moon in Aries in your 1st house is going to sextile Uranus, which is in Gemini, in your 3rd house, communication, thoughts, ideas, inspiration. It's cooperative energy here. Pluto retrograde, which is in Aquarius, reclaiming your future, reclaiming your dreams in your 11th house, your sense of belonging, your community, your social circle, and Mars, which is also in Gemini in your 3rd house. Your passions and your desires are getting their voice, taking action with your words. Your words hold power. So with all of this cooperative energy happening, what it's doing in the sky is it's igniting a sextile chain or a sextile network, particularly between the outer Titan planets. It's going to create this active opportunity, like dominoes that give you the perfect tools, align you with the perfect divine timing, right as a door opens for you. And the moon in Aries in your 1st house, that's not all, because it's conjunct with Neptune in Aries at 4 degrees. So this is where right away, the 2nd planetary Titan is aligning and awakening that barbelled basket or the cradle that will come into perfect alignment at 4 degrees as of July 19th. Keep in mind, Jupiter just moved to Leo. It's sitting at about 1 degree. Uranus is also at 3.5 degrees right now. So they are still in this orb. You're going to start feeling this mastery of alignment. This is where Spirit is saying, take responsibility for your choices. It is time to live the life that you want to live. Own it. Take the reins. You have the power to create the love and the life that you love. Remember that. Never give your power away. So this week, out of all things, especially as you have this wave of luck surround you, wash over you, and this pure genius come into your alignment, into your consciousness. When you find something that excites you, go all in. Enjoy the ride, because this is that week. I've got goosebumps already. And if that resonates, let me know your thoughts. Put a heart in the comments below. So July 6th, right away, we're coming into this domino effect. It's going to feel like a magnificent wild stallion, which represents sovereignty, freedom, right? It's breaking free from a dark canyon to run across an open ridge at dawn kind of energy. Your vital essence with your 1st house lit up like this is going to burst at the seams with unstoppable clarity. It's claiming your rightful place in the sun kind of energy. So wherever you've been overburdened, just saying, we're going to talk about this. Wherever you've been feeling overworked, stressed, also too, dealing with people that kind of want to dim your light, backstabbing, misrepresentations, fibs, right? There is a release that is happening here that is freeing you. just like that horse. And remember, we are in the year of the fire horse, just saying. So remember, these swords, what in your mind needs to be free? Or freed from the past, freed from heartache, freed from treachery. There's a bright horizon in the background here. These swords are lessons. They're wisdom. They are not meant to be held as wounding. So, where do you need to free yourself? Because the moon is coming in to help you. It's in your 12th house. That is your subconscious. Gemini energy is here. You've got the sun here. This is taking these, and really this is like signifying like the pinnacle of a transmutation. Taking this pain and turning it into your passion, letting it feed your passions in a way that connects you back with source, that refuels you with that vitality. And with the Pisces moon in your 12th house, uncovering your transmutation, your hidden gifts, your talents, to feed into Mercury retrograde, Cancer energy, just saying, in your 4th house of home, this is going to allow a brilliant subconscious breakthrough that is basically going to allow you to process some old memories, preconditionings, forgotten ideas, creative impulses. They are all going to, like from your past, they're all going to resurface. They're going to click together with absolute mental precision, and it's reconnecting you back with your bliss. This is taking action towards your desires and your passions with Mars here, and towards your dreams. This is Piscean energy. And as the moon moves directly into your 1st house of identity, it is going to trigger a massive network of supportive sextile energy. This is alignment. Any lingering emotional fatigue that has been stagnated in your 12th house, it's going to instantly clear. And you're not going this alone, right? It's being replaced by electric, unshakable waves of self-assurance, support coming in, focusing on your foundations. This is genuine joy, love, family, belonging, enduring success, spiritual sovereignty, and spiritual pleasure, enlightenment. So spiritually as well, Neptune rules Pisces energy. It is compassion, it is your vision, it is your dreams. The moon's conjunction with Neptune at 4 degrees, focusing on your foundations, what you touch turns to gold. You've got the 4 of Pentacles. Source, your vitality, is being anchored into your structure. This is Capricorn energy. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn energy is ruled by Saturn, by the way, as well. So, with all of this happening, because Saturn's in your 1st house too, there is a profound spiritual awakening that is happening in your personal field, in your electromagnetic field. You may realize that you are completely co-creating your reality with a higher intelligence. You are being led by your ancestors, your angels. This is an incredible day of open doors when it comes to personal projects. Also, too, with your 1st house perfectly aligned with your 5th house of bliss, joy, romance, the birth of something new, because it also governs children, and your 3rd house of communication. That's your PR. It's how you show up and show out in the world, right? So with your creative expression hat like being lit up like this, there is something here. You could be sharing a creative vision, pitching yourself, whatever you're doing, launching a business, publishing that blog, publishing a book, creative writing, something. It's going to lead to instant, enthusiastic success. And physically, I will also say the dynamic of this outer planet chain reaction that's happening, it's going to flush out anything that was a physical stagnation. So if you've been holding tension in your head, your jaw, your neck, just know it's going, because the body keeps the score, right? It's going to dissolve as this clean rush of raw physical stamina and vitality surges through your body. It's going to leave you feeling entirely recharged. This is where you are being reminded. You've got an inner fire being ignited with this Leo energy and Mars here. What? Just saying. You're being reminded that you are standing in a favorable position. You hold the keys. This is a wake-up of a surge of high physical motivation. You've got Mars here, the planet of action, taking action towards a brilliant plan, towards your personal goals. You may also find that as you elevate what you value most with the Page of Pentacles, right? A new skill, a new opportunity comes in. Could be related to work, could be a side hustle. Could involve education, home, money, career. It's taking inspired action. So as a casual conversation comes in, an unexpected opportunity also allows you to showcase your unique talents. And I will also say, when it comes to old domestic or family preconditionings, there is also going to be an absolute ease, effortless communication to let things fall away. You're making a striking, bold decision about your personal outlook, your brand, your presence that's going to feel fully aligned. And as you can see with the Tower, this is a sudden change that you're going through. It's an epiphany. It's spiritual growth that brings you into a new beginning that's embodied with harmony, with balance. So let whatever has caused stagnancy, pain, misconceptions, dangers, right? Destructions towards your ambition through backstabbing, treachery, hatred, let it fall away. It is clearing the room. It is clearing your energy for something bigger and grander. And especially as we walk into July 7th, this is where you're going to be reminded that there are no coincidences. So Neptune in Aries in your first house goes retrograde. That is our planet of spirituality, right? It's in your first house. You're reconnecting to what truly makes you tick. And this is where I was saying there are no coincidences. So Neptune goes retrograde as of July 7th here. He will be moving forward as of December 12th. So you've got two portals that it's opening and or moving backwards and then moving forward at. The 7-7 portal is the Mystic's Gate portal. It reconnects you to your spirituality, to your intuition, your inner wisdom. It is where the Earth and the constellation Cancer align with Sirius, rising in the Cancerian sun. So it amplifies our opportunity to explore our mysticism, our esoteric culture, our higher wisdom, our higher knowledge, our higher self. It awakens our spiritual gifts through the pursuit of knowledge and enlightenment. And then the 12-12 portal, that is your enlightenment portal. It's your 12-strand DNA activation, higher self-wisdom portal. There is an inward shift that is happening here that's going to support your spiritual reflection, and it's all happening in your first house. It's going to help free up your creative imagination, help you with setting healthy boundaries, especially with this Page of Wands coming in reverse. And it just so happens that we have a crossroads. We have a half moon illuminating in your sign. It is a waning half moon, so it's third quarter. It is going to support this inner editing that allows you to cut ties, release emotional baggage. The half moon in Aries is also going to be conjunct with Saturn in Aries. And if you're paying attention, yes, we absolutely do have an Aries stellium. This is yours. It's in your first house. And the conjunction between the half moon and Saturn, anchoring your dreams into reality with Neptune right now, is going to conjunct at 14 degrees. This is the degree of mastery, self-discipline, divine truth, higher self-alignment, and that's not all that's happening, I know. The sun in Cancer in your fourth house, looking at preconditionings, family roots, past life traumas, home, family, security, safety, how you pour vitality, define that all for yourself in your life, is going to square the half moon at this crossroads in your first house. So you're looking at the preconditionings and how they have intertwined with your identity in a lot of ways. So as this mystic gate of divine truth helps you step into your truth, you're taking your throne. You've got the Emperor here. You're defining your foundations. So this is like a warrior sharpening an heirloom sword, right? It's been passed down through generations. Maybe it's like 400 years old, just saying. It's under a bright, crisp mountain sky that you're doing this. It's a beautiful day. You're polishing your personal boundaries. You're cutting away the distractions to step fully into your absolute sovereignty. Because remember, your future is not defined by your past or by what you were told or taught to believe. It's by finding your truth. And if that resonates, let me know. Put a heart in the comments below. Share your thoughts. So you're truly looking at where you're seeing those preconditionings, how they've kind of molded you, right? Dimmed your light, where you were told there was only one way to go, and it was truly with the crowd, not by standing in your sovereignty. Because of it, you've also seen how it's affected your discernment, your motivation, your movement. You've experienced bad or delayed news, seen basically unreliability manifest in your life. Now, you're holding what you value most. This is the Knight of Cups. You're emotionally aligned. This half moon conjunct with Saturn in your sign at 14 degrees, it's going to ground your emotional world. You've got the Knight of Cups, right? So this is like, instead of reacting to external pressures, you're going to feel deep, comforting waves of internal discipline, devotion to your center, to your power. It's all about how we respond, not react, right? This is where you may be realizing that self-respect is your ultimate emotional shield. It's what keeps your creativity sparking motivation within you. It's what fills your life and your movement, your discernments with drive, inspiration, creativity. This is good news. Romantic. This is falling in love with yourself and your dreams once again. And as the 7/7 Mystic Gate portal aligns with that Cancer sun in your 4th house with Sirius, this is going to pour blinding divine light directly into your foundational roots. What you call your place of peace, how you define your sanctuary, how you experience it. It's going to awaken your ancestral wisdom and mysticism, bringing you a profound spiritual peace in your home life, with the people in your home life. And remember, because this is a waning 3rd quarter moon, it supports an intense inner editing dialogue phase. So just remember, your body keeps the score. This half moon is going to manifest in a very tangible way through your body. It's going to help illuminate the tensions that have been stagnated, trapped. It's going to help you get that energy moving. So just know, if you are like me and you believe in sweat lodges or saunas, or if you're in an area like me right now where you're having this heat wave, that intense sweating is helping you detox. Physical movement will release the stress and help you transmute it into something productive and positive. Also, too, clearing out your spiritual home space energy. So saging, decluttering, lifting heavy weights off your shoulders. It's going to give you that peace of mind. It's going to help you release the conflict. Also, too, when you do, you are also being supported. So people are coming in. You've got your social houses lit up with the 3rd house here. When you start articulating your needs, your wants, your desires, this is where people come to meet you. Because vulnerability is not your weakness, it is your strength. It is what creates those deepening bonds, especially in your private world, in your 4th house, right? Your home, your safety, your security, and that's who you define as your home as well. So this is where compromise comes in, cooperation comes in, agreements, harmony. You've got the 5 of Staffs in reverse. You're standing in your throne. So on the 7th, as all this is happening, you may find yourself decisively drawing a firm, loving boundary that protects your time, your space, and your energy. It allows you to sit comfortably on your throne. You've got golden seal here. That is detoxification. This is big. And because your 4th house of home is illuminated the way that it is, there is a domestic matter, a living arrangement that is going to shift to perfectly support your long-term comfort. You're empowered. There's a calm conversation. It's constructive, it's healing, and it's firmly establishing how we can honor each other better, right? Just saying. Also, too, with you taking the love leadership role in this, there is a sudden flash of inner wisdom that is revealing exactly how to upgrade your situation with solutions rather than being overburdened by the problems. by the chaos. You may permanently also discard a self-sabotaging habit, belief, limiting belief, and it's going to free your daily mindset. Just saying, change a habit, change your life, right? It's a butterfly effect. You're building a legacy here. This is Saturn energy. This is focus on stability. This is standing in your authority, being a supportive and powerful figure. And in that deep validation, there is also a supportive breakthrough that is happening regarding a family member or even a property matter that is coming in for you. Now, as all of this is happening, on the 8th, the moon in your sign is going to square Mercury retrograde in Cancer. So now you've got 1st and 4th house kind of creating this little bit of tension for growth. Also, too, at the same time, the moon in Aries is going to trine Venus, which is in Leo right next to Jupiter in your 5th house. That is your planet of your heart's desires. That is your Renaissance woman, creating beauty, creativity, filling your heart, connecting it with the universe's heart. The moon then will move to Taurus, and this is where things get grounded. The moon in Taurus moves into your 2nd house. That is self-worth, that is value, money. Taurus is ruled by Venus. This is big because you've got your house of bliss, joy, love, creative expression, now meeting your worth. And the moon in Taurus will conjunct Chiron in Taurus at 0 degrees in your 2nd house. So I just want you to think back over the last 7 years, because Uranus, our great awakener, our disruptor, our rebellious planet, he was in Taurus over the last 7 years, disrupting something about how you define your value, your worth, what you're willing to accept financially, when it comes to a job, the work that you do, the gifts and the talents that you share with the world. Now that Uranus is in Gemini, Chiron has moved and taken his place in Taurus in your 2nd house, and we now have your emotions, your energy and motion, conjuncting with the wounded healer through embodiment, through grounded embodiment with Taurus energy about what you value most when it comes to what you believe about your worth at 0 degrees. This is lightening the load. This is freeing you in a lot of ways to go after your dreams and to really take charge and work on them. We're going to talk about this. You're headed towards victory. What? I have goosebumps. If you are too, let me know. So this energy is absolutely beautiful. And that's not all that's happening, because the moon in Taurus is also going to sextile the North Node. There's something fated, destined here. And remember, the North Node is in Pisces in your 12th house. Something was suppressed. So it's in your subconscious. This is awakening a deep healing about your gifts, knowing and seeing the worth of your true talents, letting them shine, following your intuition, trusting your intuition. The moon in Taurus will also trine the South Node in Virgo in your 6th house. So there's something here about your worth and your daily life that's being impacted here with a harmonious change. And the moon in Taurus will also square Jupiter in Leo in your 5th, and Pluto retrograde in Aquarius in your 11th, which is your house of dreams, your sense of belonging. So let's unpack all of this. This is alchemy of deep healing. You're looking at the deep roots. You're looking at where you're firmly anchoring them, how they've been anchored, where you want to anchor them. You're anchoring them now with this healing into rich, warm soil after a spring rain where it's easy to extend your roots, right? Your sense of material security is going to solidify. It's going to give you the foundation to build anything that you desire. And with the moon in Aries in your first sign before it moves over to Taurus, squaring off with Mercury, this moon is where the veil is thin. So it's going to force you to rethink how you vocalize your inner desires. This is where you may find yourself voluntarily embracing change, replacing old defensive mental loops with grounded, clear ways of thinking, particularly about your finances and your emotional needs. So, and how you embrace and embody your dreams. Embrace your true, pure potential. You've got your 12th house lit up here. So, as the moon shifts into Taurus and your 2nd house, this is where things become alive. I mean, look at this. You got the Page of Swords. You know where your thoughts are aligned, where to take action. You're believing in your dreams. The universe is confirming for you that dreams really do come true when you give voice to them. You're completing a cycle. We'll talk about these deeper. You're tapping into your confidence, your pure potential, grounding the sacred into the ordinary as you connect with Source. Has something to do about the work that you do. So emotionally, the moon shift into Taurus, into your second house of income, self-worth, conjuncting Chiron at 0 degrees like this, is going to act as the soothing balm that you need to truly awaken something about your ambitions. You've got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces energy here. Remember, Neptune is ruled by Pisces. Pluto's in Aquarius. Capricorn energy is about your foundations. There is something here that is clearing the way to speak your dreams into your reality through co-creation. It's going to tenderly heal old subconscious wounds around scarcity, lack mindset, replace that doubt with an empowering sense of infinite worth and wealth. And you've got the North Node here. Remember, the North Node is in your 12th house. It's also trining. The moon is trining the South Node in your 6th house. One forward movement each and every day changes your destiny. Take inspired action, because this is opening up a profound karmic gateway for you. You may effortlessly discharge past life energetic debts, debris. It's going to feel like a deep spiritual alignment is happening. And it's basically connecting you to your everyday soul purpose. Again, I'll say it, Jupiter is here to bless your dreams. This is material manifestation. Tangible confirmations of your abundance, what really lights you up, your happiness, your inner faith, your achievement of your goals, giving voice to them, ending a cycle of lack. Wishes really do come true, especially when you believe. Remember, believing is seeing, not the other way around. And if that resonates, let me know. So when it comes to a financial matter, a material matter, you've got emotions, you've got your mind aligned, now you've got material manifestation. There is something here about a budget, an incoming resource, a material asset, where you're looking at it with a new healing lens, a different perspective. And because you are, it's allowing you to easily restructure agreements, contracts, commitments, and secure a new avenue of income. Happens to be through your gifts, and it's because you see your worth, about your hidden talents, your gifts, what you're meant to share with this world because you were born with it, right? Now, physically, this Taurus moon in your second house is going to deeply ground in your physical body. Your cells are going to respond at a molecular level. Now, Taurus is what you value most in your experience of life in the world. So it responds to sensory comfort, right? Skincare, grounding practices, pranayama for your regenerating your nervous system, replenishing your gut, because that's where your intuition is talking, through cleanses, through rich foods. And what I mean by that is like replenishment foods that are truly healthy, not rich in like sugars or fats. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. All of it, the more you feed into you with Taurus energy, the more your world, your life, your experience feeds that wealth back into you as well. And if that resonates, let me know. Because this is like devoting your energy to your art, to your craft, concentrating your efforts, developing, growing, generating prosperity. Because you're standing in your personal power, your true power. In all of this, you may be receiving positive news regarding a financial project, a payment that has been delayed in the past. You may be seeing an upgrade to your assets. There's a vulnerable internal realization that's happening that's permanently going to lift your sense of personal self-worth. And look, you're headed towards victory here. You've got the Knight of Swords. This is like going towards your dreams, advocating for your passions, articulating your dreams and your passions, your desires. Charging towards them, innovating your foundation. You've got your solar plexus coming in and being awakened 3 times here. This is huge. That's your confidence. Knowing you've got the tools within you. You've got everything you need within you to manifest all that you're meant to be. Because the solar plexus is also not only being confident in who you are, but in why you're here. It's knowing that you're enough, that you always have been enough. And when you engage in that energy, you become walking inspiration, not only for you, but for others. So in all of this, as you step into your true self-worth, you're headed towards victory, achievement, advancement, particularly in career with the Six of Wands here. You've got Jupiter blessing your inner fire with Leo here. Jupiter is in Leo. What? Just saying. So in all this energy, you may find a beautiful creative way to bring sustainable luxury and comfort into your daily life. And when you do, your cup overflows, right? This is validation, respect, confidence. Your physical body is going to experience a profound release of stress, and it makes a world of difference. It restores a deep physical equilibrium and alignment to your electromagnetic field. And that's when you start magnetizing that wealth. And on the 9th, this is where we start having a sanctuary of inner peace, prolifically forming. And I say that because Venus, our planet of heart's desires, planet of love, beauty, creative expression, she's a Renaissance woman. She is moving to Virgo. She is moving to your 6th house, your daily life, your daily flow, work-life balance, your health. Venus in Virgo, love becomes a verb, right? This is like the more you pour into yourself, the more you see that wealth in your life manifest. This is also where in your 6th house, your rhythm of life walks towards the beat of magnetization. So Venus in Virgo is like, it's action. It's like when you're having an ugly cry through Chiron's healing, I'm just saying, it's the shoulder you cry on. It's handing you a hanky. It's putting an arm around your shoulder. It's giving you a comfort blanket. It is that soothing, actionable, lasting love. It's love that stays. It's foundational. And this is going to feel, and at the same time, I should say too, before I forget, the sun in Cancer in your 4th house is going to sextile the moon in Taurus in your 2nd house. I hope you see where this is going. 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? I know, I'm breaking it out. So it's that kind of energy. It's going to feel like this quiet, efficient stream, spring-fed stream, flowing steadily through this lush green valley of your daily life. Your life is going to find this nourishment, this rhythm. Effortlessly, I can talk, Mercury retrograde kills me every time, effortlessly tending to every detail with silent grace. And remember, everybody always likes to, there's a saying of like the devil is in the details. Virgo Venus energy is like the wisdom lies in the details. So if you've been stagnated, torn between a choice, you're going to start seeing clarity arrive. So Venus entering your, like Virgo in your 6th house like this, daily work, wellness, is all going to quiet the mental chatter that is creating this Two of Swords energy. Taurus swords. Know what I meant? Your mind is going to shift into highly strategic states. And remember, Virgo energy is also one of the highest expressions is organizing chaos. And remember, the universal language, out of chaos comes order. So this is going to allow you to organize your schedule, your health routines with pristine logic. You may find yourself finding ways to work smarter, not harder, and all of a sudden it frees up your time. You may be diving into devoting yourself to like daily meditation, daily grounding, daily pranayama practices. This is also too when it comes to your work, because the 6th house is work as well. It's 6th house is ruled by Virgo energy. This is going to affect your daily work in a big way. Taking action, your sign towards the sun, your vitality. You're going to see momentum. So this is being committed to something about your work. it's commercial success. It's being committed to completion of a project, seeking cooperation, exploring new ways to do things, having the foresight to trust your gut, trust the tools within you, the knowledge, the skills, that it's leading you to a place to build bigger, to dream bigger and brighter. And that Cancerian sun in your 4th house, sextiling the moon in Taurus in your 2nd house, it's going to create an exquisite emotional harmony. So if you felt like you're blindfolded, you don't know which way to go, this is the week where we've got a crossroads, we've got 8 conjunctions, we've got Venus aligning your heart's desires in a way that it becomes a verb. We have a Mercury Cazimi happening. You've got clarity coming in. So you're looking at what stagnant energies, what difficult choices have caused confusion, stalemates. Now you're trusting your intuition to follow yourself, to follow your path to a new beginning. Lean into it because it's bringing balance. In your partnerships, your relationships, choices, discernment, decisions. Emotionally, you're going to feel secure when it comes to your home base, giving you the emotional peace. It's becoming your place of peace with this energy, so that you can focus clearly on building your wealth. And spiritually, Venus in your 6th like this, it's going to bring beautiful sacredness into your day-to-day life. Remember, Virgo at its highest energetic expression is bringing the sacred into the ordinary. It's earthly grounding. You have the 4 of staffs here. We're going to talk about this because Chiron is going to play a role on the 10th. Just saying. So, spiritually, once Venus moves into Virgo, you may find this deep spiritual connection to simplify your daily habits, turn your regular routines into a form of active mindfulness and divine service. This is your harvest, taking action towards your heart's desires so that you're filling your bucket up rather than draining it away. And if that resonates, let me know. Physically as well, because it's grounding energy. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so you've got a lot of Venus energy here. Your body is going to respond very well to clean eating. And question for you, let me know your thoughts in the comments, because this is where the more you support yourself, your temple, the more the world, the universe supports you. Do you drink water or do you eat water? Which is most beneficial? My answer is both. Let me know your thoughts. And what I mean by that is like the difference of being mindful of the difference of like drinking tap water, bottled water even, with all the plastic, versus spring-fed water. When you eat, everything that's not dehydrated has moisture in it, right? When you're eating vegetables, fruits, you've got all these vitamins, minerals coming in. Same thing as minerals with the spring-fed water. It's that type of mindfulness, cleansing your body, right? Also, too, dedicating, like if you've been staying up at night, having trouble sleeping, this is being cognizant of just how much sleep is actually a therapeutic vitamin. It's not only vital and essential, it's therapeutic. It is your vitamin. It's the most important one, to be very honest. It's also your dream state. It connects you to your higher conscious. So this is truly a day to let your physical vessel, your body, your temple reset without any rushed pressure. Wellness routines, workplace workflows. Let it move forward seamlessly. If you guys struggle with Mercury retrograde the same way I do, let me know in the comments. But put a heart because, it's going to be a long one. Just saying. Either way, just know that in this type of energy, there is something going on with a home life arrangement, a positive adjustment to your daily calendar. Something is clicking into place. You've got the 4 of Wands. This is familial bliss. This is commitment, marriage, going steady, committing to stability, to create your place of peace, to find that harmony, that balance, to find your center. I always think of India Aries, like come back to the middle. It's that personal power, right? Also, too, when you do, it offers long-term stability and stress relief. Get yourself that cranial massage, that deep tissue massage. Trust me, Just saying, here's your confirmation. It's going to bring a wave of vitality and allow it to move through you, to release anything that was pent up and stagnated. You could also see an unexpected financial benefit while Venus is in Virgo. Basically, you may even see like helpful tools arrive to streamline your current projects. The financial piece to it as well, this little like kickback or boost up. It's going to free movement in whatever you're creating. It's going to create a solid foundation. It's going to create peace where you feel deeply rooted, deeply grounded. And then, as I was saying, we also have some healing, because now you've got your heart space aligned, you're trusting your intuition, you're standing in your confidence. Now the universe is going to work on your your sacral chakra. Oh my goodness. So on the 10th, there is a very strong karmic alignment that is going to expand your horizons. With the 9 of Swords, this is what we're working on. So especially with the 9 of Swords, the biggest thing that I would always say is like, where can you adapt to free your energy, to allow yourself to go after your passions and your dreams, to take action towards them? There is something here on the 10th where it's like a brilliant hummingbird is darting gracefully through fresh flowers, right? It's looking for all that nectar. Your mind is jumping from one inspiration to the next. It's weaving separate ideas at the same time into this magnificent master strategy. So when you think of the 9 of Swords, the biggest thing that comes to mind for me is if you are troubled with anxiety, you're thinking of like too far ahead into the future. Your mind is stimulated, possibly overstimulated. If you're depressed, you're looking too far back at the past or letting the past basically decide your present. When you feel calm, when you feel full, when you feel centered and aligned, then you're cherishing the present. And remember, that's where the gift of life happens. And if that resonates, let me know, because on the 10th, Venus in Virgo in your 6th house will trine Chiron. Chiron's in Taurus in your 2nd house of value, self-worth. Venus in Virgo in your 6th is going to also oppose the North Node in Pisces, whatever's troubling you in your subconscious in your 12th house, and conjunct your South Node, which is also in Virgo in your 6th. And that conjunction is going to happen at 0 degrees. It's going to lighten the load, this energy. The Moon in Taurus in your 2nd as well will be sextile with Mercury retrograde in Cancer in your 4th. Chiron will also be sextile with the North Node in Pisces in your 12th. Looking at your dreams. Get a dream journal, just saying. And trining the South Node in Virgo in your 6th house. And then things get electric because the Moon is moving into Gemini, into your 3rd house. You're moving into recovery. It's going to square the lunar nodes. I know. There is so much fate and destiny and karma being settled out this week, pointing you towards the right direction. It's just ridiculously blessed. The Moon in Gemini as well will be square with Venus in Virgo in your 6th and sextile with Jupiter, the planet of luck and abundance, putting center stage on your 5th house, your bliss. You are being spoiled for choice. Where do we need to release the anxiety? You've got it. Both sides here. And at the bottom of the deck, what's being revealed is where to take action towards your victory and your material manifestation. What do you value most? You're looking at your long-term goals. We'll talk about these deeper. So, mentally, there's a lot going on. You're trying to recover from what's been ailing you, right? Maybe even blaming the self about not taking action. Nightmares, insomnia, facing inevitability but with a negative connoissance. Sacral flow energy is not only about creative inspiration, it's about learning to use the wounding of the past as wisdom so that you can use it as a tool, not let it rule you, right? Use it as a tool to move yourself forward in your present everyday life. It's turning pains to passion, wounds to wisdom. And then with your 2nd house lit up here, it's from pain to passion to profit. And if that resonates, let me know, because something destined is happening here. The moon moving into Gemini, into your third house of communication, your PR. If you're launching a side hustle, a business, a book, a creative writing, a blog, Gemini energy is very social energy. It's also online, a lot of online focus. Your brain is going to be firing with these brilliant, rapid fire ideas, clever writing insights, highly innovative ways to market your talents. That's that hummingbird jumping from one flower to the other, collecting all of the nectar. But it can be overstimulating, right? So just remember, you do have some grounding energy here. Venus in your 6th house, conjuncting the south node at 0 degrees, is helping you release these stresses, lifestyle patterns, stressful workplace environments even. If there is a workplace that has been draining you, making you lose sleep, look at the cost, because your 2nd house is illuminating that with Chiron. No pressure. You tell me what's going on. Emotionally, you're going to feel a profound lightness when you step into this recovery, as you finally let go of people-pleasing habits that have been ruling you or suffocating your daily life. This is like looking at where you've been overly emotionally or mentally fatigued, what's been burning you out, maybe where fears have been leading the way faster than your dreams. You're looking at all the choices that have caused you to get into this analysis paralysis, right? South Node Virgo expressions are being overly critical of ourselves, holding too closely onto control, where the North Node is urging you towards faith and surrender and compassion. It's also analysis paralysis, right? Where you think you've got so many options, you can't see through the decoys, so then it just stops your movement entirely. There's something here that is happening, because Chiron in your 2nd house, sextiling the North Node, trining that South Node, it's creating this massive karmic bridge. Your soul is integrating the powerful lesson about material security. It's going to completely align you with your highest destiny, where you see through. I mean, as you can see, as he's looking at all these cups, there is one that is very healing. It is not a coincidence that Basil is there. That is not only healing, it's spiritual protection. You are being guided on the right path. So this is helping you understand which ones are the decoys. With your 3rd house being activated as well, it's going to give your lungs and your nervous system a sudden burst of vital energy. As you can see, I mean, let's pull these off here and open up the table. Now things get serious in a very material way. Want to move these. Okay, there we go. So just always remember, the body keeps the score. 3rd house is your thoughts, your ideas, your articulation, your communication. That's why it involves your nervous system and your lungs. So this is an excellent day and time. If you're feeling that anxiety, take a walk. Get out there on the grass with your bare feet. Ground yourself. Have highly spirited conversations. Do something creative with your hands to move that stuck energy. Writing, teaching, something with social media. There's opportunities that are opening up. And remember, this is where when you express yourself with that articulation, with that creativity, those hidden talents, really recognize their worth. Let go of those limitations, those limiting beliefs. It's opening up triumph, success, fruits of your labor, personal satisfaction as well. This is drinking from a full cup, not an empty cup. So there could be a local connection or an opportunity to share your message that presents itself. It's perfectly aligned with your long-term soul path. It's going to align with your daily lifestyle goals. You may spontaneously get this inspiration to draft a brilliant piece of writing, content, a business strategy, launching a side hustle. Take action towards something, and when you do, it's exciting. You're going to see some quick growth. My ear just started ringing. If yours did too, that was almost like distracting. It was so strong. Somebody needed to hear that. This is your confirmation. Let me know what's going on. What are you launching? Just remember that when you release an old daily habit of self-criticism, when it completely vanishes under this energy, when you open up to take action towards your manifestations, whatever you're launching, you're going to be feeling incredibly sovereign and incredibly free. This is where you receive highly encouraging news regarding a contract, a media project, a local venture. It's fast-paced. It's intellectually stimulating, right? It's opening up new perspectives. Your hard work is being rewarded because you're standing in your authenticity of what truly you value most. And you're staying well-grounded. You're staying focused. This is good news arriving about material assets, material manifestations, financial gain, sense of belonging, stability, success for you and your family, and accomplishing your long-term goals. You've got Saturn's energy here. Saturn governs time, energy, legacy, wealth, stability. He rewards with good karma when you do the work. This is that day to align with your new horizon. There's something opening up. And on the 11th, when you dedicate with devotion to this, you're being handed on the 11th the keys because you're standing in your absolute truth. On the 11th, something really big is happening here. So it's going to feel like this powerful beacon of light cutting through a thick morning fog. You may have a sudden realization that illuminates your path forward through these new opportunities. Like I say, you're being given the keys to your destiny. You're being given the blueprint. It's going to reveal the exact steps that are needed, that you need to take to bring your grandest ideas to life. There's high manifestation power. And remember, we're not even at the crown jewel. Just saying. So on the 11th, the moon and gem in your third house is going to conjunct, this is big, Uranus, our great awakener, our disruptor, our rebellious guy in Gemini, social energy, online, something about PR with your third house. They are conjunct at 4 degrees. So now we've got the third outer planetary Titan aligning with that barbell basket. I won't go into it too much about what this basket aligns with. Stay tuned in this reading, but stay tuned for next week's read. Check out the monthly reading in the meantime if you're curious, but there is something that opens a whole new doorway economically for the world, collectively. Just saying. And more so than that. Just saying. We'll get into it. Stay tuned. But that's not all that's happening, because the moon in Gemini is also going to be conjunct with Mars at 9 degrees. That is the degree of completion, spiritual wisdom, absolute truth, and it's sextile with Neptune, which is retrograde, helping you reclaim your spirituality, your identity in your first house, and sextile Saturn. And I know, the moon will also be trine with Pluto in Aquarius in your 11th house of dreams, community. This is so big. And then on top of that, I know, Venus in this month is truly just bonkers, crazy, cray-cray. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing. It is a new era. Venus in Virgo in your 6th house will also conjunct the South Node and oppose the North Node in Pisces in your 12th. So, oh wait, that was the 11th. Did we talk about the 11th? No, we haven't yet. Okay. So I almost jumped ahead to the crown jewel. I was so excited about this. I'm getting scatterbrained. So you have a lot of things going on in the mind here, and a new direction about where you're taking action. Oh my gosh. I really love this for you guys. You are being spoiled for choice, but you see what you value most. You've got 2 knights here. Oh my goodness. All right. So on the 11th, mentally, this conjunction between the moon, Uranus at 4 degrees, and then also with Mars at 9 degrees, you are connecting with something very foundational, and it has to do with your absolute truth and how you articulate it. So how you go after it, how you turn it into a side hustle, a business, a creative personal development, a new venture, a passion project. There is a new beginning that's an opportunity. It's taking action and it's building a foundation. So Uranus with the moon like this in Gemini, it is a stroke of pure intellectual genius. You may experience sudden epiphanies, downloads, synchronicities that are revolutionary solutions to local business problems, to communication, building an app. I don't know, you tell me. Keep a dream journal. This is that day. Emotionally as well, with the moon trining Pluto, there's healing involved here. It's healing about your dreams, where you belong, how you contribute through philanthropy in your community. Something here is happening where it's infusing you with an unshakable, compelling charisma to take inspired action. You may feel emotionally secure, profoundly magnetic within your networks and your friendships. And at the same time, like I was saying, Mars and the moon, that is your emotions, your passions, your desires, taking action. At the 9 degrees, the completion degree, the alignment of your absolute truth in your third house is going to act as a major spiritual activation. It's foundational. It's a new beginning that aligns you to how you connect with your fool's shoes journey, right? This is a new venture. This is recovery. This is getting back up. This is healing after something really needed you to take a point of rest, to take a step back. This is getting back on the horse, particularly something that made you need to take a step back from betrayals, failures, misrepresentations, maybe even something where it was like in the public eye, especially with Gemini energy, could have made you feel like there was some unfair advantages. Maybe even too, I dare to say this, like somebody really tried to like humiliate you, make you feel defeated, dim your light in some way, shape, or form, take a pointless victory, stab at you, right? Now you've got your heart's desires being re-infused with innovation, and your voice matters. I cannot stress this enough. You will feel a passionate, undeniable certainty as you recover from this energy that your voice has a message that you are here to share with the world. And you're coming into alignment with this love, leadership, compassion, your heart's desires being infused into your message. And it's all sparking a major breakthrough in fields of marketing, writing, or some way, shape, or form, a collaboration with the Lover's card. So, especially with Venus conjuncting the South Node in your 6th house, it's going to cleanse your life of any hidden blockages, any final hidden blockages, I will say. It's going to open up a clear highway for daily success, where there's a sudden life-changing realization that perfectly clarifies a complex problem, something. There's a collaborative venture or a network connection that offers a massive wave of passionate momentum. This is like minds coming together in cooperation towards common goals to offer support, to help you with discernment, decisions, choices. You have options, but now you've got clarity. In this breakthrough, I will also say there is this spark that you're going to feel as a surge of active physical energy where you're going to feel highly motivated. You're looking at the raw truth of your heart's desires, where you're being guided with Mercury and Venus here. And if you've been feeling tired, this vitality, energy infusion, this is your comeback. This is your bounce back moment. You may feel like highly exhilarated. And because the voice is so highly activated with your 3rd house, if you sing, if you rap, I don't know, like do something, if you're an artist, like when it comes to a musician, or like I say, a singer, something here, you've got a message and a podium being delivered to you in this energy. This is the time where your words carry weight. They carry meaning. There is a message you are meant to express through your creative expression. It's highly lucrative. Just saying, it's going to be incredibly fast-paced. It has manifestation when it comes to foundations, financial security, business collaborations. Just saying. And this energy is entangled with something administrative, because third house rules contracts as well. So you may be signing on the dotted line of something. It's a material manifestation. It's material success. It's something that is grounding sacred into the ordinary, embracing your faith, your wisdom that you're sharing. And again, as you see all these cups, as he's looking at them, there is one that has an aura that is completely aligned, even if that snake is trying to steal it. Just saying. Has to do with your creativity, your natural born talent in some way, shape, or form. Whatever it is, you have got absolute precision working on your side, with Virgo at its higher expression. And it's romantic. And here's where clarity comes in, because through all this, your heart space and your intuition is being fully supported. Because on the 12th, there is a golden Cazimi. Confirmation there. Oh my goodness. And my set design malfunction happened here. I apologize. Okay. So, confirmation. The golden Cazimi is going to be blessing you very big on the 12th. This is a date to mark your calendars and to pay attention, because as you can see, you've got material manifestation, your emotions, all focused on people skills, getting out there, putting what you value most out there, moving forward. What you water grows, and it's leading, that river is leading towards your support. So, the 12th is going to feel like a warm golden hearth fire radiating this gentle heat throughout a beautiful home on a quiet evening. You're sitting by the fire with your honey, your honey bunch, I don't know, something here, and your life is going to feel like it's filled with this deep restorative glow of absolute emotional security and unconditional love. So, the sun in Cancer, to give you an idea of how powerful this is, Cancer energy, by the way, is ruled by the moon. So it's very emotional. It's very TLC. It's focused on home, safety, security, family. The sun is in your 4th house, which is also home and family, your roots. The sun in Cancer will conjunct Mercury retrograde. And remember, Mercury, people from your past, you may be moving home, they're coming back in. Mercury retrograde more so is helping you really reevaluate, relook at how you define home, safety, family, all of the above, right? What makes you feel safe and secure. This Mercury Cazimi, where Mercury retrogrades normally can cause like confusion, tech issues, the normal. This, when you have a Cazimi, when Mercury gets kissed by the sun like this, is you're reclaiming confirmation, how you define, who you define, where you define home. It's being blessed and kissed by the sun. It's clarity. It's electric. This Cazimi is happening at 20 degrees. That is the degree of absolute clarity and ultimate alignment. So you're looking at this from a soul level, from a spiritual level, not just a physical level. It's emotional. This Mercury Cazimi is not alone. So we have a Cancer stellium happening here with Ceres, which is the dwarf planet of the constellation Virgo. It is also the dwarf planet of unconditional love. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm just saying. And that's not all, because the moon is moving into Cancer and your 4th house as well, adding the catalyst, the 4th element to this Cancer stellium, as we have a Mercury Cazimi happening within the Cancer stellium. It's going to raise the emotional tides in the most soothing ways. And the moon in Cancer is also trine with the North Node, so it's fated, it's destined. Your subconscious is aligning at a soul level and working cooperatively with a sextile with the South Node in Virgo in your 6th house. So you've got your day-to-day life, your home life, something here, and Chiron is also here. The moon is also going to be sextile with Chiron in Taurus in your 2nd house. So I hope you see where all this is going. Oh, and also sextile with Venus in Virgo. So, mentally, as the sun is kissing Mercury, our winged messenger, at 20 degrees in Cancer in your 4th house of home and family, your roots. It's going to bring ultimate mental clarity within a major domestic puzzle of real estate matter. You may be buying a home, moving homes, family dynamic. If there was friction, it's being solved. Your mind is going to be sharp, it's going to be calm, it's going to be aligned. With the moon also entering Cancer, joining the stellium alongside Ceres, our planet of unconditional love, there is this wave of profound emotional nurturing energy that's going to wash over you and what you value most. Knight of Pentacles is Taurian energy. So you're now taking action towards Taurus. This is Aries, this is Taurus energy. So you're now aligned with what matters most to your heart, to your soul, to your spirit, to your home, your sense of peace, your place of peace, who you call home, all of the above. You're going to feel deeply loved. You're going to feel safe. You're going to feel entirely rooted in your private life, your home life. It's going to fill your heart with immense gratitude. And then spiritually, because Ceres is here, it's going to act as a divine blessing over your soul's foundation. You're going to feel this deep spiritual reassurance that you're being fully protected by the universe and that your emotional roots are being anchored in light. And if that resonates, let me know, because this is focusing on compassion leading the way. Looking at your resources and using them wisely, right? Being dependable, being aligned with dependability, with people coming to truly support you as well. Looking at your responsibilities, bringing them back into balance so that they don't feel overburdening. With the Pentacles here, has to do with your prosperity, your wealth, your mental health, money, your career, pleasures of the body, your experience in life, your desires, your feelings, your spirit, your intuition. All of it is tapped in. And physically, I will also say, with all of this water happening in your 4th house, it supports pristine comfort and deep rest. So get into a cuddle pile is all I gotta say. With your pets, with your hubby, your queen, I don't know, you tell me. Your body is gonna feel thoroughly nourished in this energy. And just remember, if you've been struggling with any type of digestion issues, they are going to be settling. Not only because you've been feeding, and you got, look at this energy. What? I just got goosebumps. If you did too, let me know. This is where, as you've been cleansing your body this week, really treating it like a temple, this is the day where you start to really have that tummy issue settle down, right? That tension is leaving your body, because your home physically is your body, and that's where your physical sanctuary and strength are really being revitalized. Since this is the crowning day, your intuition has been lit up the way that it is. There is something here about home coming in as well. Your personal emotional foundation really being blessed, loved, supported. With the moon trining the north node, just know that what is happening and aligning is truly destined. It's working with your heart's desires, being sextile to Venus, and the healing that's coming in with Chiron this week. It's bringing ultimate harmony between your daily lifestyle, your financial success. This is like home life victory. There's this deep healing that's occurring. Trust yourself. Trust your inner knowing. If you are relocating, if you're looking at signing on a dotted line, if you find that perfect home, real estate matter-wise, this is knowing that it's cause for celebration and you're not going alone. So be confident that you will achieve your victory, your destination. You're always being guided by your soul when you tap in. So tap in. Just saying. Know that this is happening for you. You are being blessed. It's time to let yourself fly. And as I said, you've got loyal friends and family with you. Ancestors, angels with you. Intuition, the magic of the universe with you. And it's because you're standing in your truth. So you may receive a massive breakthrough, a real estate resolution. Like I say, you're closing, you've got an accepted offer. I don't know. You tell me. There may be a family update that brings immense relief. Like if someone was having a health issue, this is like, okay, all the tests came back. There's some magic that is happening. You're going to feel the blessing. You're going to feel the universe blessing you and your family. Could be a family member or a close loved one that offers you even deep praise, unconditional support. about a dream that you're going after. Embrace the magic. It's time to rise. Let go of the past. Make room for the life that is waiting for you. This could also be an aligned opportunity. You may have a profound healing conversation within your home base, family, right? That fills you with absolute clarity. This is where love is your power, your intuition. Again, trust where it's leading you. Because again, love and gentleness, compassion are your true strength. And you are headed towards prosperity. You're going to feel this beautiful, deep sense of emotional completion. Feel the support, the absolute love, where you are planting your roots. Let go of the past again and embrace this change, because this opportunity is meant for you. It's being divinely orchestrated for you. It is filled with abundance, good fortune, as this wave of luck, pure genius is washing over you this week, and you're being given the blueprint. So if this resonates with you, if you like the way that I read, just know I am dying to know what's going on in your life. I'm just saying. So share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what breakthrough you're coming into. Also, too, if this resonates, like, share, subscribe, hype. All of it helps elevate these messages. Your comments also provide the confirmation, more so than you know or realize. Plus, it makes my day to hear from you. I'm just saying, quite selfishly. But it's something that someone else needs to hear at the right time. So every which way that you're here, just know that I'm sending you so much love and light. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you in the next reading.